Author Cindy Kep is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye. Find author Cindy Kep at CKOEPP.com today.
When they mined an area, they put down yellow tape right across that line. See? And if you walked on the wrong side of that yellow tape, you blew up.
Strange Tales 136. I remember it very clearly, and that was my first exposure to Kirby. And I wanted to show it to people.
The city of prosperity. Riches for some, but for the masses, scraping by is all they can do. Meet Bitna. It's a rough life with an even harder reality. Living in the roughest part of town, it looks impossible to make it big. But maybe she will find it in a simple dress. The Radiant Sight, a new romance story by Martin Fisher, now on Indiegogo.
Oops, why does that say Joe Catapano on it? It's supposed to say the Quaff. What's up? What's up? What's up, Dori?
You know, your commercial, the Madness commercial at the end's my favorite.
We have a guest tonight, y'all. We have a guest for First Timer Spotlight on. We showed it. It is the Quaff. Shotgun Samurai. What's happening, man?
Hello.
Hey. How you doing?
Hey.
I can't be real loud. It's right bedtime for the kids, so I got to try and get closer to the mic and not be yelling.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Pops-
Yeah, it's a bit
Pops,
it's
it's
a bit
better
early
with-
where I am, but huh?
He's got to whisper.
No, you don't have to whisper. I can adjust my speakers, but I can't get all rowdy like I want to.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying?
Aw.
I was looking forward to that Pops energy tonight.
Oh, you still get the energy, just not the volume. Just turn your speakers up, bro.
All right, I'll raise the volume.
You get a half a Pops.
Yep.
You get a
There's no
snap.
such thing as that.
The snap. You get the snap and the crackle, but not the pop.
Not the
Oh, I
Pops.
want the crackle. I want the snap and the pop.
I like it.
Aha!
Yes.
Hello, sirs, in our chat.
So I had
Right.
kind of a rough morning. Had kind of a rough morning. Had to do a whole bunch of scheduling, reschedule, juggling, figuring out. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? Got a little panicked, freaked out. Told everybody, hey, I need help. And then like a whole bunch of people said, I got you. And it's like,
And then had more help than you can use.
yeah, way more help than
Yeah.
I needed
Yeah.
as usual. It's like, you know,
Be careful
so
what you ask for.
so yeah, we have a great panel kicking it off Saturday. Y'all need to tune in for sure. We got Peter Palmietti and we got Lucifer Storm and a couple of other people just might pop in. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Titan Donati or not, but you never know. There could be guest appearances all over the place.
Never know.
I
Very cool.
I definitely did send out help, you know, send out the red flag. I need help.
He sent out the SOS.
Yeah, definitely. I was a little bit worried, man. I mean, the beginning of the show has to be, you know, like you guys expect out of me. It's got to be pop. And Danny's my younger energy. You know, he's got that whole flow, but he's way younger than I am, and he really brings a good kickoff to the show. So I was a little bit bummed, but he's spending time with his grandpa, and you know, grandpa. I hope my grandkids want to come spend time with me when I'm on my way out or whatever too. So, you know, I can dig it. Thank you to people that are watching, considering all the other freaking shows that are on right now. We
Yes,
appreciate
there are quite a few other shows that are live. But we're going to talk about Shotgun Samurai Volume 1.
Hey.
Yes, we are. And do you want to share your screen, sir, or would you rather I do?
Okay. Let me get it up. All right, I could do that. I could share.
All right, then I'll make a banner up over here.
Yes. There you go. Oh, wait. No. Let me.
He said, oh, wait, no.
No, not that one. Not that one.
There we go.
Let me.
And
You know, the internet is always
now the link is in the
always
comments.
finicky.
It's also in the
Chat.
It's also in the description. I always try to make sure that our guest links are in the description. You know, make Frog G's easy job so much easier. He just pops in, grabs the link right off the description, puts it in the comments. Bing! I try to make the guy's life easier. You know, he does a lot of good work. A lot of good work for everybody. It looks like YouTube didn't want to take it. I'm gonna have to try again over there. Jeez. Yeah. Intense Webs. Google, YouTube is being weird tonight. You're right. You are right. They are being weird tonight.
Aren't they being weird every night though?
I've had some really interesting things going on with YouTube the last couple weeks. All my likes will disappear off my stream.
Oh,
I'll
wow.
send them a screenshot and I'll be like, yo, hey, I'd like to have my likes back, please. And when they get around to it, they put them back. You know, I'm getting tagged for music that's in the YouTube audio library. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, that
know?
doesn't shock me.
The life of a YouTuber, I guess.
Yeah. Well, they leave a lot of that up to computerized algorithms that search for that kind of thing. Anyway, it's not a human being, and computers are not smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I will be impressed
I mean-
with technology when it's fast.
Yep.
I'm just like, this is the YouTube audio library. It even says right there on the tag that the music came from the YouTube audio libraries. Who's paying attention? Anybody? But yeah, we do what we got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to play the video first? Do you want to tell everybody about yourself a little bit first? How do you want to roll this? You're not under any kind of time restraints, so you don't have to rush through it. We got all night. Well, not all night, but we got time.
You got some time. I got you. Yeah. So basically, I think the intro. I'll play the video first. Why not? That's a pretty good introduction, I think.
So Quaff, was this something you had on a web comics site of some kind?
Yeah, I originally released it as there are several webcomic sites that I could find, and
yeah, there are quite a few of them.
Yeah.
One second.
Little one.
Dori, I got to show you something. She drew something. She drew something that she looked at your drawing and then drew.
Oh, she drew the crumb.
She drew Crom. She wanted me to show you because she was looking at your drawing of Crom.
The one I did of Crom as a ballerina.
Yep, and she drew that.
Oh wow,
that is really nice.
She better sneak her butt back up to bed. Get.
She snuck out. Love you. Mwah. Good night, sweetie.
So yeah, didn't mean to interrupt.
You were saying it was is it out there still on one of those sites there?
Yeah, not the whole thing, but a good portion of it is still. If you can find it on the website, like the beginning, I would say half or so.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he decided to. It's printing right now. It's close to being fulfilled, but.
Oh yeah, it's and I noticed that you're past your goal and you've met quite a few of the stretch goals, and now we're at I think 10,000 is the next one, the next stretch goal level.
Yeah.
And okay.
That's my I'm really pushing for it because 10K hit the 5 figures. It's so exciting. So close.
And and this has a conclusion to it that they're not going to get anywhere else, I'm assuming, based on what
yeah, that's correct. Yeah, it's the conclusion to the first story arc, but of course it does have things that it can pick up later, if the demand is out there, which so far it seems like it is, so I will be continuing it.
Dude, what?
So I want to ask this, and it may sound like a completely stupid question, but did the scene with the two guys with the katanas and him with a shotgun, was that inspired by the Indiana Jones thing at all? Where he shoots, do you know what scene I'm talking about?
I know what scene. Yeah.
And he's like with all the knives and swords and stuff, and Harrison just shoots him.
It probably was subconsciously because I'm a huge Indiana Jones fan and everything. Right. Although, and I wish I thought about it, but I missed out on the opportunity to put an homage to that scene in this book.
I feel like you did. I feel like you did, even if it wasn't intentional. I totally felt that vibe in that moment where he's like, "I'm just blowing your heads off."
Yeah. I have a shotgun. He has a shotgun. I mean, what else, what's anyone gonna do?
Well, exactly. And the katana is my weapon of choice would be a katana. Like if I got to choose, like if someone said, "What do you want for the zombie apocalypse?" I always say katana. I always say katana.
Yeah, katana, because you're never gonna run out of ammo. You can always just slice in.
Never gonna run out of ammo. So that's a good point. Okay.
Yeah.
What pops? Oh, you gotta get see, you can't. Those might be okay if you want to do some, close assassin type work, pops. But for zombies, you don't want to get too close, which is another reason the katana is a good choice.
The katanas are up there, sweetheart. The katanas are up there.
Oh,
they're out of reach. The size are right here.
No, I'm jealous. I
Guys, I can get up out of my chair with them in my hand. See, they're ready to go right here.
Show off.
Do you have a bow staff and nunchucks and everything? Okay. I was hoping you had the whole Ninja
I'm
Turtle
definitely not
arsenal.
going into the list. Okay.
Okay.
But we have stuff and things and.
Do you have any collectibles like that, Quaff?
No, not here. Because I moved from New York and now I'm in California.
I know, I'm in Cali too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I guess nice and sunny still, but
yeah, it's still daylight out.
Yeah, so in the move I had to leave all of my fun stuff back in New York. Yeah, okay. So I do have katanas.
Nice.
Yeah, because I do have family in Japan, and when I went there they gave us some, and we were like, yes, real Japanese katanas.
Nice.
But they're decorative and not sharp, but hey, whatever.
Oh yeah, see, I have a set that's like that too. It's authentic, but not taken to an edge. They
exactly.
don't do that for you anymore.
Yeah, no,
not unless you know somebody.
And without giving away the story or spoiling anything, why the shotgun as a weapon of choice for your character? I'm just curious.
Well, that's you're asking too many questions.
The shotgun is the least.
I don't like spoilers, so if it will spoil the story, you're totally cool telling me no, I can't tell you. I will respect the no answer. Trust me, I am that girl. I don't need an answer.
I got you. I'm teasing. But
okay.
it is kind of like there is kind of a mystique around the shotgun, like very mysterious origins. Nobody really knows for sure where he had it.
Okay.
But they treat it like a very legendary thing. It's like they call it. I actually call it a dragon sword because they don't know what else.
I saw dragon sword in the store in there. I was gonna let you tell me if that was something different, but that's what they call that shotgun.
Yeah, the legend of the dragon sword.
Yeah,
so I put a little snippet in here. So basically, this tells the legend of the legend that the people tell each other.
That's why and Intense Webs in chat says she'll be frustrated, but she will respect you. And he's not kidding. Like, I really mean it when I say you can tell me none of your business. I really mean it because I'm not in that.
She's not a spoiler girl.
I am not at all.
She's like me in that respect. I mean, I'm like, tell me sort of what's going on, but man, save the good stuff for when I read it.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the reasons I avoid movie trailers like the plague because of that. You're gonna see all the best stuff in 5 or 6 quick scenes, and then you go to the movie and I saw that. I saw that already. Oh, I saw that already. Did you save anything for me, guys?
Exactly.
I can watch a movie trailer and it doesn't have any spoilers, but I could probably tell you the punchline. Like I could probably call it out. I've watched that many times.
I avoid them. I don't watch them.
To get something else out of the way, is calling you Quaff make sense, or do you have a name other than that?
No, that's pretty much my my internet comic book name. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I love your Twitter handle because you have the word madness in it. I'm totally down with that, dude.
My comic book label is Donkey Madness.
I know that. I noticed that Donkey Madness. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
I love
I just
it.
want to make sure. Well, one of my
Madness.
first bosses when I was in my 20s said that a person's name was the most important thing you're ever going to find out about them, and to get it right. To at least
Oh,
get
okay.
to at least get that right, which is why I wanted to ask. Okay, so the story is intriguing. I love all things that have anything to do with martial arts. Is there martial arts in here in addition to the? I'm assuming maybe there is, because I hear samurai, I hear things, I see katanas, and then I think I'm assuming there's a lot of fighting.
Oh yeah. I would definitely say that. Like as you can see, the characters here, we have the shotgun samurai. He
This
is
is
still. He
great,
is also
Dori.
like. He does know how to do his other things besides just shooting. He's also a samurai, so don't forget that. Just
Exactly.
happens. And then we have our ninja, our Tofu the ninja.
Tofu.
Yeah,
Tofu.
yeah. So she's like the really acrobatic type. So you're gonna get like the really cool choreography when she fights.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah. So and she's like a
And
like a
there's
weapons
George
master.
the
So
ramen master.
yeah. There you go. This is probably the fan favorite character of the whole
Dude.
book.
I like George.
Yeah. George, the ramen chef.
Yes.
So he's just like the hapless follower. He has nowhere else to go, so he's just gonna tag along for the journey. That's basically his thing.
Is he comedic relief?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Good
Those
stuff.
are the best. I mean, it really is. Like, I don't care
Comics
how
are supposed to be
hardcore
fun.
action a movie is, you got to have some comedy in it.
Comics are supposed to be fun, y'all. They're supposed to
Exactly.
be fun. George is fun.
That's so cool.
Yeah, here it is. Yes. So,
Okay,
yeah.
so a lot of the, we haven't talked about the tiers. I know your featured one is like a everything level. I had it open and I was just looking at it.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I see that with that they get everything. It says a book, a metal print, 2 cards, 2 tofu cards, and every stretch goal. That's pretty rad.
Yeah. So I figured, just put something there for everyone to get.
And
if
you
want
are
everything,
running
just
up
click
on
that
that
one.
10K stretch goal too, which
Yep.
is that beautiful Job of the Coach 1-page comic book. 1 page. He's been talking about this in everybody's chat now for a couple of days. I've been loving it. It's great.
He's very proud of it.
It's like, what the hell is he talking about? Now y'all know what he's talking about right here.
Yep. People have been saying that it's a print, and they're saying that's just a print. No, this is going to be a book. It's going to have a front, it's going to have a cover, it's going to have a back, and there's going to be content in the middle, and there's going to be staples on it.
There you go.
So this is a book.
Jabba the Coach's 1-page comic book. Y'all check it out. But Jabba, as much as I love you, I'm still Pop's 2024 baby.
Oh, we got 2 contenders for 2024.
Oh yeah, I'm going for 2024.
I don't know what any of that is about. Like, I do know.
That's what right there. See, you know what's up. Jabba knows what's up.
I have a stand-up joke about 2024, but it's not related to comic books.
Yeah.
Anyway, we don't need to cover that one again. But you do have some other alternate covers I saw in here, and I'm not as familiar with these artists as others. So why don't you tell us who these other covers are done by?
So that's pending. So don't mind that.
I like that. I love I love how you have that TVA question mark.
Yeah,
because I did that on one of my stretch goals. I'm like, I don't know. If we get there, we get there.
Exactly. I was like,
I don't even know what to offer at that point. I'll come up with something, so I put a question mark. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, you know it's gonna come. So it's like, if you want it, you can get it.
Exactly.
All right. So this is Jose Garcia. I don't know if you what is he?
Luminous Vox.
Lumina Vox. Yeah, that's the one he's doing.
Vox. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and he got picked up by Ethan. Ethan mentioned he wanted him to do a side story for Cyber Fraud.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So all caps artist. Jose Garcia.
Yeah.
He's this is his cover. And then we got Odie. I don't know if you remember Xenotype.
Yes.
Yeah. So the artist from Xenotype. This is Odie, mangaka Odie. He did this cover. And then we got Joe Ball, who's doing Death, Death, Death right now.
Death.
Death, Death, Death.
We
So
love
yeah.
Joe.
Yeah,
So,
when
you know,
I oh sorry.
Oh no. I was just you continue what you're saying.
Oh, I'm so appreciative of these, and that was one of the other things I wanted to ask you about was the different covers and by the Who, because when I first got even remotely into this world of comic books, I'm like, why do we need more than one cover? What's the point of that? Like, I just like my head couldn't wrap around it. Now I get it. Like I those are so very those ones you just went through, they're so very, very different, and I can totally get it now. I totally get it. Like, oh, I'm gonna want one with every person on it.
I know. Yeah. And originally I was only gonna do 2 covers, and then
Okay.
No. I was gonna make a cover, and then my variant was gonna be Joe Ball. I was gonna do Joe Ball, and then I saw
Right.
Odie was open for one, and I was like, I really want Odie to draw me a cover. I'm gonna book him.
Right.
And then Jose Garcia was open, and I was like, oh, I can't pass up on this one.
Can't help it. I know, right? Oh.
So it's like I was just like just my favorite like independent comic book artists just like
Nice.
popping up on commissions at the right time, and I was like, oh, I need something. So that's why I ended up with 3.
Very
I was really just gonna have 2, and then my original cover, which I'm just sending off as a print now, which was gonna be this one.
Oh,
Damn.
I really like that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, this was so this was the artwork done by me, and so this is going to be a print. Everyone's going to get a print of this in the book, so still going to get it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
You get a look at the writer's actual vision, as well as everybody else's
interpretation
versions of it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the funnest part about having other artists draw my characters is just seeing their interpretations, and like I get like ideas, because actually I never colored this this guy right here before, and Odie colored him red, like that face, and I really liked it. So now he's red.
Now he's red.
Yeah, so
that's cool. And because otherwise, is the inside of the book, I when you were going through the pages, or when I was looking at the pages on the campaign, they're black and white primarily.
Yes, it's going to be a black and white book.
Okay. As
you can see right here. Yes.
Yeah, I have a huge attraction to the black and white now. It didn't like I had left black and white so long ago when I switched to painting on canvas, and then now I'm like I'm finding myself leaving my pencils. If I do anything with pencil, I won't even ink it anymore. I will either ink it digitally, or I'll print a copy and maybe paint the copy, but I don't have the heart to put ink on my pencils anymore ever since I started hanging out with you guys.
Oh, really? You're sticking with the gray, yeah. I mean, I get it. Like, I when I draw these things, I don't, the one reason I don't color it is because, I like it so much in black and white that I wouldn't know what to do with it.
And I got that from listening to you guys and seeing examples like this and going, oh yeah, like I still, when I go to a painting and I paint, I still want to use a lot of color, and it's kind of a hard thing not to use a lot of color. But anything else I'm doing, like even when my webtoons, I have a few of my episodes that I did just black and white, because I've been like, I'm leaving these alone.
Yeah, exactly.
And part of what made me think about it was I was having a conversation during a live stream one time, and we were talking about, I went to a gallery showing of Gustav Klimt's paintings, and I had totally forgotten the fact that of everything in that gallery that day that I saw, his actual paintings that I saw, what I really loved the most, Quaff, was they had this little side room of all his sketch work, of a bunch of his sketch work, like just the pieces of the paper, like little squares of paper where he doodled on, and like actual sketch stuff he did. That I was in that room way longer than I was out front with the paintings. And I had to come hang out with you guys to remember that. And I'm like, oh, now I can understand why I naturally stopped putting ink to my pencils. It made sense. I'm like, okay, I get it now.
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Sometimes I feel like my my draft work is, when I do like the draft and the sketching, and then before I put the black on, it looks better than when I start putting the black on. I'm like, what happened? It's really hard. Like I have to like sometimes I have to go over it again to really capture the energy of the original drawing.
I can relate to that. And have you had a
Yeah.
moment where your thumbnail or your storyboard image it's like, I just want to use this?
I know.
I
feel like because our imagination is always better than reality. So kind of like the less information we have on the page, the more our brain can like fill in the blanks.
That's such a good point. It is, and it's almost as if, and that's one of the reasons I when I asked about the inside being black and white, I love that. I never would have thought. I'm like, wow, why would you not cut it? But makes perfect sense to me now. Makes perfect sense to me now. Because there's so much to a penciling and inked image like this that gets completely lost once it's colored.
Yeah,
just so much is lost. And then I love, and now I don't know about you, but I feel like we get the best of both worlds.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Right? Like, yeah.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, hey Doc. Hey Doc Blaylock.
So I'm assuming the artwork, do you have original artwork in here or in the campaign? I didn't see any.
Actually, yeah, I do everything strictly digital, so I don't have physical work, but I did sell what was it? Some original artwork for like the covers and other prints from other artists.
Okay.
Yeah, those got snatched up pretty quickly though. But
pretty quickly, right? That's what I was gonna say. Do you have any of those sketches or those storyboards or those thumbnails or whatever you did, or did you do all of that digital?
In the first half of the book, actually, I did do pencil first and then digital ink.
Where are those?
Actually, I have those. You want to see them?
Of course, I want to see them.
Okay,
of course. And I'm like, and why aren't those in your campaign? Because I don't know. I'm in timeout and I'm in a spending timeout, but there are people out there that are going to want to know this.
That's not a bad idea.
Look at him. Maybe. He hadn't thought of it, Pops.
I'll go grab it and I'll show you.
Go grab it. He's going to go get some. He's got some original pencils from the first half of the book. He's going to go grab.
Ooh.
I know, right? Ooh, he's all sitting there.
Yeah.
He's all sitting there.
He's in demand. He's in demand, Doc.
He's in demand, Doc. He is funded. He's working towards the next stretch goal. Yes, it did fund. It will fulfill. Braves are killing you. Oh, we got a baseball. I gotta go look.
I don't got no boys.
Oh yeah, that's fake news. I'm not Korean. No, you're spreading fake news, Doc.
Well, set the record straight, bro.
I'm Japanese.
I just watched a movie.
Just
watched a movie the other day. Now I can't remember the name of it. Damn it! But the guy, it was about these, mobster type guys, and he's telling the what is he? I think the guy was a Spaniard, and he looks over at the Asian friend, and he tells the Asian guy to tell this Asian chick to shut up or something, and the guy looks at him and he goes, I'm Korean, she's Chinese, we do not speak the same language. And it was just one of those moments in the movie where the guys they're just like, they got no clue, and I'm like, oh my god. And the scene in the movie was so unapologetic about which I like when they make and no offense to anyone who's Asian, but I like when you can openly make fun of the stupidity of other people without feeling like, oh God, we can't have a line like that in a movie because God forbid you offend the Chinese or offend the Koreans.
I know. Yeah, I mean, like, growing up. I know exactly what you're saying. Like growing up, especially with Asians and everything, with all the different kinds of Asians, we all make fun of each other. The Koreans, the Filipinos, the Chinese, the Japanese. We're always digging on each other.
Oh, I make fun of white people? Oh my God.
It's just like that. You make fun of other white people. I make fun of other Asians. It's like
in our culture, Quaff, we say "bless your heart," which is a white thing and a Southern thing. And I know we're talking about your book, and you're going to find those pencils to show us. But have you seen the TV show on Netflix called My Name?
No, I haven't. Is that Korean show? I've seen that pop up lately.
I'm fairly certain it is Korean, and it's about this girl whose dad was he was a well, not mobster's not the right, a gang guy. He was a gang man. Gangster. That's it. He was a gangster. Anyway, she goes to work for the organization that he worked for, so she can become tough enough to go find his killers and stuff. And it's really fucking good. It's so
interesting.
It's so good. It's dubbed, and I am like, okay, I gotta listen to these probably non-Koreans dubbing this, but it's better with the action. I don't want to be reading.
I know, right? Wait, I'll be right back. I think I gotta look one more spot for it. I hope I can find them.
He's looking. We're like, this is the most patient you're gonna find us, Quaff, is when we're waiting for us to find his pencils, because we want to see the pencils that badly. So we got James Hayes in our chat. Hello, everyone hanging around chat. I hope you're doing good. Don't let Quaff fool you. He's from Honduras.
We did talk about Jabba's book. Yes, we did.
We did, James Hayes. I was getting caught up on the chat comments as we were waiting for Quaff.
We got Doc Blaylock. We got Laughing at James. We got Intense Web saying hi. And Doc blaming Jabba for Quaff's new gray streaks. Jabba was supposed to pay me for an alt cover. Oh my God. All right.
So, for those of you while we're waiting, there are quite a few, there's 3 different covers we established before I sent Quaff on his go find his pencils. And then in the campaign, you guys can get a book with 1 cover of an artist, or there is a set I saw in here where I think you can get all of them. I know there's also one where you can get the 2 books. You get one with the Joe Ball cover, the other with the Odie cover. There's also 3. Yes, there it is. I knew I'd seen it. So there is a tier perk level in here where you can get all 3 books with all variants from all 3 of the different cover artists. You get the Jose Garcia one, the Odie one, and the Joe Ball one. And I think that covers all the perks.
Oh yeah, the chat's starting to blow up now.
Is it?
Starting to blow up. Oh
yeah. Yeah. And so for those of you that weren't here, we can't say why, but the shotgun is based on a legend called the Legend of the Dragon. Shotgun Samurai left his old life behind him after being made aware of atrocities he has committed. He is now seeking to make amends for his past life. It is
the weather out left, Dori.
How's the weather out left, Dori?
Yeah,
West Coast joke? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Bop, bop, bop.
Maybe because I'm just trying to like feel the air and like come up with. I was just going through the what was left of the perks, and I love that you have things in here. It says censored for Indiegogo because some of the artwork is like apparently too graphic. And
I'm not actually sure what the terms are, but can't
that
be too
looks
safe.
like a dead child. I'm not sure, but volume 1 is 90% complete, or at least that's what it says here. Is it further along than that?
I gotta update that. No, it's 100%. It's printing.
Okay. Okay, Kurt.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, because I was like, wait a minute. I'm almost positive you said it was printing, and then in one part I saw it was said 200 plus, but it's like 224 pages. Oh,
Well, now it's 288. Actually, yeah, I gotta update
Holy
this.
shit!
Thanks for checking that.
288.
Yeah.
Holy, wow.
Yeah.
So is the plan? Is this a one-off? It says volume 1, so I'm assuming it isn't going to be the only book.
I will continue it.
Okay. How long did it take to do this one?
Oh yeah, this took like 7 years.
So when's volume 2?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like going forward, I'm gonna be doing much smaller installments.
Okay.
And then when they all finish, and when the next volume is done, then I'll stick them together as a big volume.
You'll do an anthology of, I think is what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Or an omnibus. I don't even know what these omnibus. I'm like, these are words I feel proud that I now know.
Yeah, because actually, what is
so
it?
you want to show his? You want to share his or make him big pops, because he's got that artwork. It looks like he's going to show us.
Oh, right? Actually, I can't find.
You couldn't find it? Oh,
no, which is kind of concerning. I should look for that.
You got
Maybe
nothing
in New York.
Yeah, I hope I didn't leave it in New York.
What's that behind you by the door?
Yeah, what's below that calendar? What's that?
What's that?
That's artwork. I gotta ship that out. That's been sold already.
You can show us. We're such artist junkies. We're like, you got some more artwork back, man. Like, show me that art. Like, it's sold, but show us some art. I'm not even kidding.
Okay, I'll grab it, but that's already been sold, so you know.
Yeah, we're not gonna come make a run on it. We don't know where you live.
We just want.
We're not gonna come to your door and knock on it and go, "Where's that art?" I swear, I totally just had like a junkie moment. Like, where's that art? You got some more art in the back? What? Ask Quaff. That's the shipping file.
Everyone's trying to open my closet.
What's in the closet, Quaff? What's in the closet?
Come on, Doc. Come on.
I know, he's giving you. We want to see the art. We want to see the art.
Here you go.
Damn. That's
hell yeah, bro.
That's fucking awesome.
This is drawn by John Dillard.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Very nice.
Very nice.
So this is like I'll show you. I'll show you what these are for. Like actually, since this is technically like an omnibus, I've separated each of the like, because here's like the pages and everything, but then each chapter is separated by artwork. So, and that's where John Dillard's art went.
Nice.
So and then so then here's like the chapter beginning.
Is this your book you're holding up right now?
Yes, this is the actual book.
Oh.
So this is a proof copy that I got.
I love getting my proof copies. Those are like my favorite days, man.
Dude, it feels so good.
Right? You want to like get. Speaking of, closets and private rooms, you want to be by yourself. You want to be by yourself with your book.
Damn it, closet.
Stop it. Not opening closet. This is a professional stream, Doc. We're being professional.
Hey, I'm not even wearing a low-cut shirt today, okay? Like, I was behaving. I was totally behaving.
Did you just say professional?
Oh, does it smell good?
Yeah. I don't know if I qualify yet as professional. I might get there someday, but right now
I'm hoping to get there.
Man,
and yes, it does smell good.
There's a few smells that'll get me acting inappropriate, and that's one of them. Smell of books, the smell of leather, the smell of sawdust.
Oh no.
Oil, like a garage, like a maintenance, like a guy working on a garage car. Oh Lord. I get the same reaction from an old book or a new book, a library or a bookstore. It doesn't really matter. That smell. I hope to God, and no offense to anything digital or even the digital people on the, like, I've been doing some digital art. Quaff does digital art. Man, nothing can beat what you're holding in your hands right there, though.
I know. Like, honestly, like,
Right?
when I was drawing it, I was like, yeah, it's probably going to be thick. And then when I got it,
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus, what did I make?
That's freaking thick, bro.
It's
That's
all
thick.
thick. He
This
went,
is like,
go thick or go home.
this thing's
Quaff,
like a freaking.
go thick or go home. That's just the way it is, man. Look at that.
I know. It's like
That's
a novel, man. It's like.
It is. Well, I'm getting excited because my next book is the most challenging, biggest undertaking that I've ever done, and it's almost 200 pages, and I haven't added the art to it. It's a fully illustrated poetry novel.
Wow.
And I have the artwork. I have the artwork done, but I haven't added the artwork to the manuscript. The manuscript with just the written poetry is almost 200 pages.
So the artwork, is that going to take up like?
Demand
Is it going to like double the size of the book?
Is what on his campaign, James, is currently on In Demand. Sorry, we've got chatters asking.
Do I intend to
do you plan on doing a Kickstarter, or are you just going to stay In Demand on Indiegogo?
Actually, that's something I'm thinking about. I'm looking into it because I wouldn't mind like putting it on the Kickstarter and seeing if I can get some new Kickstarter audience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
well,
but
that's what they did for Matrix. Global Frequency did, and I remember Neff talking about how there were people on his Kickstarter. There were people that were not part of his followers or people he knew, and that was really something he wasn't expecting, but it was nice. So that's a good idea, Quaff.
Okay, yeah, just that.
What
like,
were you asking?
my printer, I'm going with like an indie guy. He's has like his own printer, and so we'll see if I could ever print this again. I don't think I can, like, if I ever did do a second print run, it would definitely have to be half of this book, and I would do 2 versions. Mm-hmm. So
yeah,
this might be the last time you'll get like this thick of a book, because especially at this price.
I want you to break that down into floppies now for people like me.
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing. I hear a lot of people asking for floppies, and so I was thinking of doing like floppy editions, maybe on Kickstarter or something. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like, actually, well, I'll show you what I get. Like,
well, you know, the thing is, the best part about it though, Quaff, is whatever you do, the content is done, and that's the best. That's the best part. Your sky's the limit, really. I mean, with what
I want one of those. I want
with
1,
what
2,
you're
3,
holding,
4, 5, and 6.
Yes, okay. Exactly. You've got the content, you've got it written, you've got the art. However you're gonna do it, next is really. You could do. I like the answer both. I like do it all personally. That's my favorite answer to, like, when I'm choosing between 2 options. Why not choose both if you can?
I just want you to know, graphic novels don't make it into the frames on the wall. That's all floppies.
Oh, okay.
Graphic novels way too thick to put in a frame on the wall.
yeah. This might be a bit heavy.
Yeah. No, see, I like graphic novels as readers, but I still am a collector. I want I want that #1 floppy. If I like the story, I'm getting #2, #3.
That makes sense. Yeah, because I guess I'm more of a reader at heart, so that's why I was like thinking of, I'll just make it a big book. But then everyone's asking, what about the floppies? What about the floppies? And I'm like, oh yeah.
Well, and now you have both. You have
hey.
What I've noticed, I'm not even from this world. I'm new to this world, but I've seen, like, I know what an omnibus is. I don't know. Honestly, that's kind of basically what you're holding, right? Like, you're holding an omnibus of something that could have been put out over the last however many whatevers for volume whatevers to whatever. In my personal opinion, you're getting the gambit right out the gate. Everyone's I'm excited. I need to come out of timeout financially so I can get this and I don't miss out on it. but yeah, don't even ask yourself, should I do floppies or when I do. No, just do them, man. Because you've already served the purpose for readers. Your readers will be happy by what you're holding. Now you can, go monopolize, or what is that called, Pops? What's that word? We're gonna go sell to the guys like Pops down there. We're gonna.
Yeah, I was thinking of
That's
doing
what I'm
like
saying. You're gonna go to
releasing
that
them as
night.
like collector's editions and
Yes,
like
exactly.
getting
Yeah,
brand
that's
new.
what I'm saying. That first print of number 1, I want that first.
Yep.
You know,
Do
and then I'm gonna check that out, and if I like that, I'm up, and of course, if I like that and you sign it and everything, it's probably gonna find a way into a frame or something, because that's what happens to most of them.
Yeah.
But if I like the story, then I'd be more invested in getting the graphic novel and reading the story. You see what I'm saying? But I want that number 1, bro. Always want that number 1.
Yeah. And when you do that Kickstarter there, Quaff, you'll figure out where those pencils are and make sure you put those in there as some of your tiers, because you know those are going to get snatched right out the gate.
Yeah,
that's true. I really, oh my goodness, I really hope, because I thought they were.
He doesn't. He's like, he's not going to get any sleep tonight after the stream because he's going to be tearing his. He's going to tear.
This whole time I was like, comforted in the fact that they were in this folder right here, and this is the first time I looked through it in like 2 years.
Oh, and they're not in there?
And they're not in there. I'm like, what?
They better not be at your desk.
Did you have a girlfriend? Did you leave somewhere? Did she take your shit? Like, who's this? Where? Or do we have a body?
No, don't go there. I'm just hoping.
Are we gonna have to bury a body? Who's
talking with your all safe and sound at Mom's house in New York?
Maybe. I hope. I was just there. Like, I was just there. What was it? In a couple months ago. I should have checked. If I knew, I would have checked.
No, Pops does not. Pops does Leonard Skinner.
So when Pops goes to karaoke,
stuff like that.
Do K-pop songs.
Pops does Leonard Skinner and stuff like that. Pops ain't got no pocket.
You mean to think?
Okay, well, I hope you don't lose sleep over it, Quaff. But I know that you're gonna want to go find him. I'm having a panic attack inside my anxious heart for you, because I know how I would feel if I couldn't find pencils or find. I just told you I won't even put ink on my pencils anymore. The thought of a bunch of pencils going missing, I'd lose my fucking mind.
I know. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Special edition collector's volumes of those broken up into floppies. Excellent idea. I think that's a fabulous idea, and you're gonna go find your stuff for them, and that's rad. It's gonna be amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's perfect time to give everyone a chance to get the pencils. I gotta find them.
Right? You gotta find.
And God, I guess I'm getting known for my K-pop.
Quaff does K-pop.
God, no, you're not supposed to tell anyone.
Did I miss something? Don't. Yeah, you can fill me in.
I don't know if I want to. No, I did.
He did
I made a fool of myself one day.
Didn't we do karaoke? Did you and I do karaoke on the same day? I know.
Was that on Neff's channel?
Yes, yeah, I think honestly, I think you were leaving. I think you had just. I think we were passing like ships in the night. I don't think we got. Yes, I don't think we got to be on at the same time. But then I've also been in chats where you've been in streams, but this other.
I remember. I think you were on a Labs Match channel or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was telling Pops that was one of my favorite streams because you guys totally killed talk. I love movie talk, man. I'm all about movie talk. Well, and when I think it was at some point towards the end of my campaign, I ended up what's this obsession with the closet?
Don't open the closet.
The dragon sword lives.
Damn it!
Nobody's
where
in
the dragon lives. Damn, y'all, leave the closet alone. Leave the closet alone.
That would really freak me out. I'm not even you. I'm like sitting here thinking about.
He's like, whoa, wait a minute.
Everyone's obsessed with my
I'm sitting here thinking about like. Do I know where all of my stuff is? Yeah, actually I do. Because that's one of the things I've done over the last couple months is I've gone through literally everything in my room. I know where everything is.
I just tell them, Quaff, I tell them that's where I do all my art.
Yeah.
I
So,
tell
okay.
them the closet, that's where I do all my art.
That works.
I did go through, I talked through a couple of the other tiers. We were talking about how you do have a couple of perk things in here where they can get all 3 covers variants, as well as they can get 2, or they can get the 1, or they can just get the featured perk, right? The featured one gives them everything. I think
It gives them one of everything, so you can
One of
choose your
everything?
cover, choose your metal print. We got these get these cool metal prints.
Is the metal print the artwork? Is the metal print the artwork that's yours that you showed us?
You can put that on there, yeah. But
Phoenix Animation?
yeah, this is from Phoenix.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically you can get any of these artworks that you want here. Just pick it down, and there's a drop-down menu when you get there, and yeah, this shows them all.
And the stretch goals that are already unlocked for those of you that are watching or who will be watching this later, these are already unlocked stretch goals. There's trading cards. There's a Jose Garcia trading card that's already unlocked. There's a bookmark as the shotgun. Is this the front and back image I'm looking at? The shotgun's on one side and oh yeah, front and back. Never mind. Answered my own question. It's on the website. A pinup poster. This is your artwork. So the poster, Donkey Madness Special Shot Samurai pinup poster, is your artwork. I fucking love this color. I don't know what it is about that blue. I'm assuming that's blue that she's wearing. I love it when it's used in comic books or artwork for some reason. It's always one of my favorite colors that people choose to use. And she stands out in this amongst everything else in it. It's just done really well. I love it.
Thank you. Yeah.
I and I'm also one of those women that likes women to get the center of attention. So when she stands out to me amongst all the men, I'm going to be proud of you, Quaff.
Thank you. Yes, and as a man, I do enjoy it when women get attention too.
Oh, of course. I appreciate that. And then, okay. So then the special George trading card for every backer, George's gift by Yucky Gum. Is that colors by Matt Krotz.
Mm-hmm. Yucky Gum, he
so cool.
Yeah, he's you see his art floating around. He did some trading cards for Nasser's current Creepsters campaign. You'll see him there. And Matt Krotz has that book Kyrie. I don't know how to pronounce it. Kyrie.
Huh. Okay.
Something. But yeah. So basically, I like to find my favorite indie artists on Twitter and feature them in my books. So
great. That's awesome. The next stretch goal that's also met is the one where it has the print drawn by John Dillard, the creator of Buckler.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I love the pink in the roses, those petals. Like it's the contrast. I love when there's starking contrast, and you've got this incredible animated like fight in this dramatic moment with the sword coming all over, and then there's these floating beautiful petals of flowers. And those are the kind of things that a poet like myself is going to notice, and I'm like, yes. I love that.
I like that assessment. That's how I feel too. That's one thing I really like about the kind of samurai genre is there's usually that kind of contrast. There's that kind of like that serene, kind of quiet moments, but there's also that kind of very violent and like aggressive aspect to it as well. So
well, don't they really feel like that violence is a last resort, really?
Not always.
Or am I thinking? I'm thinking. I mean, typically, traditionally, one of the things I like about martial arts in general, just any kind of whatever, is it's really meant to teach control and using violence as a last resort. And there's a lot of people that just resort to violence because.
Yeah. That's true. Like I get like Shotgun Samurai's role is he believes like he'll only commit violence if there's a purpose to it.
Okay.
Tofu, she's kind of like the let's slash it, let's hack it kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you know, the bad guy, he's very similar. He thinks he's serving the world a purpose by, you know, doing bad things. So I guess there, in that sense, like there's like that kind of a difference between those two characters that I thought they balanced each other out well. Was that kind of?
Oh yeah, and that's a great way to have it. Because if they were all one way, it would be boring and stale. And I love when you just described a lot of depth to the story that I'm not surprised that it's. I mean, just by the look of it, I'm like, this. I just yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, and then there's George, who's just.
And then there's George.
I think he speaks for himself.
Yeah.
Oh.
He is the street sushi chef, where he is the gun poet. Well, I don't know. When you were describing them, the two of them, it struck me as very similar to a lot of relationships that you find in storylines or movies and things like that. But particularly, I don't know if you've seen Peaky Blinders at all, but the main character, Thomas, who runs the family, that's exactly how he is. His first reaction is not to react or respond at all. And if he does, he's not going to try to do it with violence. He will. He's completely capable. But his brother is the one who is kind of like his enforcer. His brother, he can count on his brother to do what he needs done. So it's almost to some degree like what you were describing Tofu being for him. She serves a purpose to do for him in that way that he may not that he can't, but that he doesn't even have to, because he has her, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess
all
so.
In the healing ramen. I'm telling you, it's all in the healing ramen.
Hey, ramen is one of the best. Even top ramen, even the cheap stuff is fucking good ramen. Shit.
This is
I had top ramen for dinner last night. It gets well, the minute it turns to cold weather and it's rainy, it isn't. To me, it can be top ramen or it can be high shelf expensive ramen. I
lived in prison. I can make gourmet ramen.
Right? I'm like, ramen is not bad. It's.
Have you been to Japan and had like legit Japanese ramen?
No. Not in Japan, but I have. I don't know if it was legit Japanese ramen, but I've been to a legit Japanese restaurant in downtown San Diego that those people, they were not speaking English. And
they were not speaking English.
No, and the man who took me there is a DA for San Diego County.
Okay.
And he was someone who knew his thing. Do you know those guys, Quaff, where they're when they walk in a room, they know they've got their swinging dick, and they know. You know that guy? So I go on a date with that guy. He takes me to a Japanese ramen place.
We can make sweet and sour chicken ramen. And dude, I'm telling you, it was good. You can get the cashews and the ramen and the chunk chicken in the pouch, right? And you get that fruit punch Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid. Check it out. Fruit punch Kool-Aid. And when you mix it with the chicken flavoring, it's a solid sweet and sour chicken.
Ramen burritos.
So it's crazy.
So yeah, I'm assuming it was authentic, whatever, legit, because trust me, nothing I'm making here at the house is ever going to come close to that place downtown.
Okay, yeah.
It was something else, man. It was something.
I trust this area. There's a lot of Japanese around here in California, so I trust it. But I went to.
Oh, go ahead.
I went to Japan in this the area where where it's known for making some like the best ramen. And it just like blows my mind how good. You know, I was like in a town and I just found some random hole in the wall. You know, I walk in there. There's like this big barrel of they're just stewing the broth.
Yeah.
And then people in the back are like chopping up the noodles and like molding the dough.
And I know like germaphobes would probably think I'm crazy, Quaff, but I will look for the place that has mixed match silverware. Nothing's matchy. Nobody's looking all pristine, because let me tell you, that food coming out of that kitchen's probably the best. It's probably like when the woman in the back, I've looked in kitchens. I've looked in kitchens in San Diego and decided not to eat somewhere because, no offense to anyone, but they just look too white.
Yeah.
And they're like, nothing good is coming out of that kitchen.
Dude, I know. Like, yeah, back when I lived, back in New York, I had the same mindset. Yeah, I would just try to find like the dirtiest, grimiest place.
Right.
And I'd be like, this
is gonna be good.
And
So
you go in there, you get like a burger that tastes like it's like 10-year-old grease, so it's like generations of burgers mixed in that
they haven't
burger.
changed that grease in that fry bin.
Dude,
know they haven't.
There were places in Phoenix that had little Mexican places, like little holes in the wall. You can find them in a strip mall, right? They're no wider than this room, right? With a couple of booths and a hole and a window in the back. And out in the back, in that back where that kitchen is, all you hear is 2 or 3 little old Mexican ladies watching Telemundo and chirping at each other, right?
Oh yeah,
man, the best freaking. I'm even gonna man, Rada's. If you're ever in Phoenix, go to Rada's.
And if you ever do, if anyone ever does, you don't have to, call yourself, tell me where you are, Quaff, but I am in San Diego County. I really don't care if anyone knows. I am in Ramona, actually, which is this little mountain town in San Diego County.
Oh, nice.
If
I'm in Los Angeles, so
if I want Asian food of any kind in San Diego, I'm going to what's called Mira Mesa. Mira Mesa is it's more industrial than residential, but Mira Mesa is where I'm going. I'm going to go to Mira Mesa because that is where they live. It's where they set up shop. You go to Mira Mesa as a white woman, trust me, I am the minority there. So if I want legit Japanese food, Korean food, you name it, I'm going to Mira Mesa. So for anyone, if you ever visit San Diego, you go to Mira Mesa. I'm just saying.
Okay, I might have to check that out. I've been meaning to check out San Diego. I've been to San Diego once already, and I love that city. It's a great city.
I lived there for a little while.
I Ubered for a while, okay, and I would take I would pick, if I got an Uber ride of any Asian person going to Mira Mesa, that chances are they were going to some fucking amazing restaurant or some kick and ass party club place. Every time. And they were my best customers, man. Some of my best customers in my entire life that had ever been in my Uber were from the Asian communities of variances of all kinds.
Interesting.
Yeah. The rudest people that were ever in my Uber were white. I'm not even going to lie. That's the truth. That's the God's honest truth. And I Ubered for 4.5 years.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Okay. So this is one of the unlocked stretch goals, right? This is the guy, the ramen guy, and then we were going through stretch goals when we got sidetracked. I think I just wanted to. I think we're done though, right? We did talk about the print, the John Dillard print, and then what's this last picture of? This isn't a stretch goal, right? Are these just the books with the covers?
Yeah. This is just showing because I did actually print floppies back in the day.
See, I want one of the first print number ones. I want one. Look
at Pops. Pops just salivate. He just fanboyed all over.
Do you want the? I'll show you like when I was very, very first learning how to print these things.
He doesn't have you don't have, let me get this. You don't have the pencils, but you're about to show Pops a floppy. Is that what you're about to do, Quaff?
Yes. I have.
Are you control yourself, Pops?
Okay, if you want to see like my test floppies, I think this is one of them. I think I printed this at Kinko's.
Look at that,
All right. I mean, maybe I'll put these on the next campaign. Just
dude. No, we're gonna talk. I'm just gonna.
We're gonna talk.
All right, yeah, let's talk, and I'll show you all the fun stuff I got.
Campaign? What are you talking about?
Not only that, but if you sign one of those ones you've got there, you know what? You could probably put a pretty steep price on that tier.
Really?
Chris?
What do you mean, really? I already heard someone in our chat saying that Quaff was was he just kidding when he said you were the best Korean artist? Greets all the new joiners.
Best Korean artist, because
was he being a smart ass, Quaff?
Yes, they're trying to spread the narrative that I'm Korean.
Oh,
but I'm not.
It's one of those things. It's one of those things. Everybody likes messing with each other a little bit, but it's all in good fun type thing. Just like they say he does K-pop, because he went out there and did K-pop. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, he kind of lent himself to the Korean vibe.
Yeah.
I'm still going to throw myself. I'm going to throw myself under the bus. But at one of my jobs, we worked in this huge medical clinic, and if anyone Asian came on board as a new employee, we all wanted to know one thing: were we going to get lumpia from these people?
What's
Dude?
lumpia?
I want one of those.
You know what? Have you ever had lumpia?
No.
Oh, have you ever had pancit? I think it's pronounced pancit. Lumpia it's Filipino. They're not rolled tacos, but lumpia. I'm thinking of the correct thing.
Filipino, yes, I've had those.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Oh yeah, man. That's like one of my. I was like, listen, no one really cares what your ethnicity is, really, but we want to know: is lumpia in our future? Because
I don't care what you are, but I want lumpia.
I'm just saying, when you work in a huge medical, and we were a 24-hour facility, so if anyone ever worked for us and they knew anyone who knew anyone who knew anyone who could cook, getting them to bring us food was a part of the plan, man. It was a part of our day. It was like, who's bringing us lumpia? Who's bringing us pancit? Who's bringing us, what's the other one? I worked with a guy, he was Chinese, and we worked together in Sereno Mesa up here in San Diego. His mom and his grandma would make egg rolls.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
And I the things I would have done for him if he had ever like if I had to do something for them that were that good. I'm just
oh my god.
I'm a foodie, man. Next to art, you get me salivating, it's food. It's gonna be food.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Hey,
by the way, you gotta talk to Jabba. He's my manager in that front.
Is he a foodie?
No, I'm talking to James Hayes. He wants to
Quaff is stuff, but FYI, Quaff did K-pop song and owes me a surf. What? I remember this now. Like I said, I think I was in chat. I don't think I was in the stream yet, but I remember this. Oh my god, that's just too funny.
It was we had the Quack show, which we renamed the Kangs.
The Kangs.
And as a little present for everybody, I performed a K-pop song.
Well, I've had so much fun talking to you today about Shotgun Samurai, and I'm super excited now to go back to my show and watch. My Name is the one I'm currently binging. I've been binging all of these TV shows. Another one I watched recently, I can't think of the fucking name of it. It's driving me crazy. Doesn't matter. Anywho, what else should we know that we didn't cover?
That's pretty much it. In terms of the book, yeah.
It is in demand now. Do you have an idea of how long you're going to leave it in demand?
Basically, once I once I start shipping the books, I do intend to, I guess, simplify this campaign and just kind of So and the books will go to $30. So right now you can get them at $20. So that's the premium price.
Okay.
So book it now, because once I start shipping, which once I'm hoping to get to be in a week or two.
Right.
like just however long it takes for them to print, and then
Yeah.
and so then the price will go up to the retail of $30. So get in now while you can. But then once it'll stay in demand until I run out of stock.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I ordered the print run like a month ago. No, not like a month ago, a couple weeks ago. But suddenly I got a huge influx of backers once I started showing pictures that the book is actually printing.
Mm.
So I'm going to have a lot less left over than I anticipated. So get in now before it runs out quickly.
Well, yeah, and get in now and before he runs out quickly and before he doesn't do another run of this thick volume 1.
Oh yeah, that's true, because I don't think I can
because we already talked about the fact that he's going to, hold. I would hold floppies hostage and tell people.
Hey.
I'm just saying, Quaff.
I get mine, Dori. After I get mine, then you can hold them all.
Yeah.
The rest of them hostage.
Hey,
Pops will get his, but everyone else is gonna have to.
I'm really kidding, because I've already covered the fact that I'm just like do it all kind of girl. Like, just keep printing that one, keep printing the floppies. You're gonna hit the market of the people who want it the way that you have it, and you've got it already to give it to them and however they want it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not someone sitting there with a bunch of with one floppy. You've got like literally a plethora that you can produce over time. If you really wanted to, you could just split them up into however many volumes and do a campaign every month for the next fucking year.
I gotta throw a special shout out to Mr. Don Chin.
Not a bad idea, right? I'm just saying. Especially what I think is over and over, and I do not say this with any offense to anyone whose books are not done, but you have the materials done. You've completed information that's done. So you really could launch for the next year and put floppies out.
It's not a bad idea. Yeah, while I'm drawing.
What are you showing us, Pops? What you got?
Ooh.
I have some very special things. Look, I have to give a shout out to Don Chin, because he sent me my
Are these dick pics?
Beardzerker. He sent me my Beardzerker, and he sent me a Beardzerker pic, okay, that he initialed on the back.
That's rad.
And he said that he did not do that for very many people or anybody else. I'm not sure, but he also sent me one of the abalone pics that are very rare as well. Beardzerker pic. Can't see it, but that's what it is. And he sent me a couple of cards that he signed and stuff, and it was like, man, Don's awesome, y'all. Go back Beardzerker too. Just saying.
And to answer, so Quaff, James Hayes asked if you did a cover for the book. One of his art isn't on any of the 3 covers, correct?
Yeah, no, I don't have any cover.
But there is a poster.
You did the print, right?
Yeah. I have the. It'll come with a print of my book, of my my original intended cover.
Yes.
But I didn't want to do 4 variant covers on my first book, so I limited it to 3. But
but it was a stretch. The print, right, was one of the stretch goals, and it's already been met. So if someone backs it now, they're getting that because it's a stretch goal you've already met.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this one was. So you will see. These are all the cover arts that would have gone on the floppies. So.
Oh yeah. When you start producing your floppies, Quaff, you've got all your covers done. You
Yeah.
Like you're ready to go. I'm just saying.
There's this one. I really like this one. Got the pink flowers in it.
Oh yes, those trees. What are those cherry trees? The ones with the pink flowers? Is that what?
Yes.
I want to say they're cherry trees or some kind of cherry.
Oh no, cherry blossoms.
Cherry blossom. That's
cherry
it.
blossoms. Yeah.
I love those trees. Those trees are so incredibly beautiful.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's not a bad idea. So yeah, I think I'll look into that. The whole collector's edition after this one. This one's for the readers. This is my debut, you know? I wanted to really make a big splash into the comic book scene.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I was like, you know what? 300 pages. Bam! Take it. But yeah, and then after that, then I'll be like, all right, now for the collectors.
Oh yeah. Well, and you know, I've seen a few like that. Not a lot, but I've seen a few of them. One of the reasons I asked you if it was on a web series somewhere is because I've seen a few that have done either a launch kind of omnibus anthology type thing of everything that was on their web series as a book. I've seen campaigns like that, and I've also seen other campaigns where they left the web series going, and the web series is there. People can go read it for free, but their campaign will still fund fully because people want that printed book. Even with web series out there, like I can name at least 2 creators right now I can think of who have web series of the exact same thing that they ran in campaigns and was able to print because people want the book that bad.
Yeah, I think I must have. I feel like part of my success probably came from that webcomic audience. Yeah, because you know, at the end when I started printing these, I went on those like I have it on Webtoon right now. I have it on.
Is it on Webtoons?
Yeah, that's something called Inker. Not Tapas. I was thinking of Tapas, but I didn't do that. But then you know, I put like a little advert at the end to like say, hey, you know, if you want to read the rest of the story, I'm printing out a print run, and you can get the conclusion. That's why my trailer says the conclusion.
Is it on Webtoons or top? Is it still there, or did you just take it down?
Okay, thanks, James Hayes. You're awesome.
Dude,
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, some of it's on Webtoons. It's, I would say like yeah, a good chunk of it. But I took off some of the later episodes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to reveal too much.
Make them get it in the printed book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you know, also, I want the people who actually contribute. I want them to be able to read it first, the ending. You know, nice little, so they can see. But yeah,
I found it. I asked because I have 3 different Webtoons right now, and nothing even remotely comparative at all to this, but I like them because I can definitely get to a certain point in the story. But
oh, you like this one, James, right? Yeah, I really like this cover. I know.
Yeah, I really like that one too.
I
Hey, everybody say hi to Phil Leon, popping in to say hi.
Hello.
Maybe ask a question or two, because that's like one of the things he does.
Hi, Phil.
Hey, what's up, Dori? What's up, Pops and Quaff?
Hey, Phil.
Yeah, good looking book, man. I don't really have any questions other than to say that the stuff looks really nice, man.
Thanks.
Feels like I want to color it. Oh,
you're a colorist, Phil?
Yeah, I do color work.
Color
works, a little bit of pre-press here and there, sometimes some editorial, but mainly color work.
Okay, and what books have you worked on?
Oh God, different anthologies at WF, Ravenfish Studios, Nine Realms Publishing. I did some stuff. I got a book coming up.
Oh wait, no, I don't know that one.
That's Odin, the Embrace, and Elysian Fields, and
I did.
Familiar.
I did a pinup for him. Me and Joe Tolliver did. Let's see what else. Home and Worlds Beyond from Divide Districts, where I did colors, and the editor over there on that and their anthology. White Devil's coming up from Silverline Comics here, like should be any time soon. I'm waiting until Roland gives me the final go ahead on that. I always want to jump the gun. He's like, well, we're going to get it on this next one and with this other book. So yeah, we're working on I think that's next month. That's going to come out from over at Silverline Comics. Did a little bit, did some trading cards for Niobe. I do some layout, titling, like design work for like credits and title page layout. I did some of that for Atrocity Press for Mary Machine Gun here recently, but yeah, just lots of stuff.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh shoot, now I gotta go through my whole resume.
Sometimes I forget about a few things, man. It's getting to the point now. It's like, okay, what all did I do now?
I got you.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Now he has the resume.
I don't even try anymore. I just tell people where my link tree is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still got to
I'm like,
set
for
one
real,
of those
'cause I'm not just between the poetry and the art and all the other stuff. I'm like, yeah, just go look at my link tree, or you can look at this wall behind me. If I could just sell what's on this wall behind me, I could buy every book out there. I could back every campaign there is. All right, fellas. So
yeah.
tell someone. There's my. Do you ever watch Into the Badlands?
It's been a while, but
Yes.
yeah.
It was one of my favorite shows, and I want to punch somebody for taking it off the air. What do you
This
think?
Oh, did they take it off the air?
Oh, dude.
This is the widow from that. She's like one of the few actual characters I've ever painted.
Hold up. Let me get that up there.
Because you know me, Pops.
Oh, nice.
I don't really do character art, but she's badass. She's so fucking badass. I'm like, I'm doing a painting of her.
That looks nice.
I was very highly disappointed that they ended that show the way they did. It's like they could have at least took them aside and said, "Look, you got one more season. Bring it to a conclusion, but not just stop it after 3 seasons in the middle of the freaking story." Come
Oh
on.
yeah, that always drives me nuts.
It's one of
That's
the
a
best
shame.
that's ever been out there, ever. Really, that's how I
It was a
feel.
great show.
Yeah,
It was a great show.
It was.
Yeah.
It was a little over the top.
I liked it.
Okay.
I go over the top.
It was a
When it
little
comes
over
to-
the top, and some of the
when it comes
scenes
to
were
people,
like,
when it
really.
comes to people fighting with samurai swords, I like over the top. I expect
Well,
over the
yeah,
top.
I'm not. Oh, trust me, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. Are you kidding? No, I'm not complaining at all. I'm just saying. She was one of those few characters that came along that actually struck me. I don't really do that. I don't paint characters. I don't paint people that exist. I don't paint
Like
anything
there-
that art does some. I don't like doing any art that already exists. That's really not my thing. So it says a lot. It's if you know that's why I shared hers, because I actually took the time to do a painting of her character. So that's what I'm saying. Like that was a big deal. That's a big fucking deal. Other than that, no, I don't. I have a bunch of pencils of characters I've done. I've done 12 to date so far, and I blame the man below me. I blame the man below me for the fact that I have now sketched 12 actual characters that exist. That was not my original creation.
My fault.
It's all your fault.
I'll own it.
It's always Pop's fault.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So,
will
are you gonna
always
do
own
merch?
anytime I inspire anybody in any way. I will own it.
That's right.
Quaff, have you thought about doing any merch for this? T-shirts or anything else?
Yeah, like
I'm just kidding.
this is actually this is my very this is my first crowdfund campaign. That's why I only had like books, because I didn't really know
You're
how
like,
to
I don't
manage.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, huh. And I wasn't expecting. I was expecting like 1,000 was like my pie in the sky dream. So I was like, I'll get like 20 backers, whatever. I'm not well known. And then so now that it's like almost at 10K, I'm like, I don't know, like, oh boy. And
because how did this happen?
Yeah, this is way bigger than I was expecting.
I love that James backed your book while we were watching. We
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks a
you.
lot, James.
Hell yeah.
And I know you're not going to tell us, but for those of you guys that are watching, he may humbly say, this is his first campaign, but his webtoons of Shotgun Samurai does have 658 followers.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
And it's been viewed over 28,000 times.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I always
And it has a 9.20 rating. I'm just saying, for those of you that are
Just
here,
saying.
I'm just saying, Quaff is a sweet, humble guy, clearly. But yeah, he had a very successful
let's say
web
he made
series.
it's a first campaign with a whole bunch behind
Yes.
it. Let's call
Oh, for sure. And again,
So, yeah.
it doesn't surprise me that you've succeeded the way you have with this campaign. It really doesn't, Quaff, because I have, like I said, a few times already seen someone who's had a web series going on. They've got a following with the web series, and then no matter, even though it's right there on the web series, people still want the book. They want that book, and so I'm not shocked that it did.
Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. You know, I'm just like,
Yeah,
you know, I
just
don't
want
think
the book.
too hard about things. I just kind of do stuff, and then when
Right.
things happen, I'm like, I don't know how it happened.
Dude,
It just-
that would be
I
a
love
great
that.
logo for coffee, period.
Actually,
would
yeah,
be
that would be a great
logo
idea on
for
a
a branded
cup
coffee.
mug.
My advice to myself or to any creator is always just plan the action, never plan the result. Because if you spend too much time planning the result of something, you'll never get anything fucking done. You won't finish your work. You won't finish the project. You'll just just do the action. Just do what's in front of you
Mm-hmm.
and leave the result out of it.
It's all about the process.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
I totally agree with
Yeah.
James right here. Every time I see him Quaff, no matter what kind of
Given
what
he's
kind of
always-
role somebody's throwing at him, man, he just rolled right along with it. And,
That's right.
and he's very good.
Everyone's a lot of fun. You know, I'm just here having fun. It's just like it's great.
That's what we're trying to tell people, man. Have fun.
Yay.
Yeah.
So, Phil, are you having fun?
I'm always try to have fun, man.
We gotta get you some lighting, bro.
Yeah.
There we go.
No, Phil's
No, I
looking
just
for
had
that-
a dark
he's
screen
looking
on.
for
I'm
that
fine.
mysterious vibe.
Let's say you got some candles.
Yeah, I was gonna say otherwise we can go like this. We can do like this. It's like
Let me
like
see.
this.
I can get all mysterious over here and Dory.
He's got
You
that
could-
Darth Vader thing going on when all you can see is his glasses.
I'd have to
Yeah.
literally turn off every light in this room because I'm so white.
Let's see. We can go like this.
I am the Irish. I am the example of the Irish girl. The blonde hair, the blue eyes, the freckles.
Go ahead, give it to us, Phil.
Oh, here we go. Now it's like
There's a
this
red
is
dot in the middle of your nose.
I'm in
Now
the
just
witness
give me-
protection.
give me-
I'm in the witness
give me
protection
the
program. I'm not allowed to talk about specifics.
Oh my god.
You just need
Who's
that
already-
voice now.
Whose books have you been working on, Phil? We're gonna find out.
What have I been? Whose books you been working on? Oh, that reminds me. I got a cover coming. I just wrapping it. Well, I'm doing a few touch-ups for him. We found a few little spots that he wanted touched up, but I'm working on a cover for Doc on his Pariah Blood and Mud book.
And a little something with Rich too,
So
right? Or
you're
for
in
Rich and
you're in
Bill.
LA. You're in
Something?
LA, Quaff?
Yes.
Have you gotten to meet or thought of going to try to figure out how to meet Christy Shen?
Who's that?
Who's Christy Shen? So Christy Shen's out of LA, in the LA area, and we need to hook them two up because she
Hold on.
was just at a library with other creators where they got to share their work with some kids. She occasionally will appear at comic books or comic book stores. There's a gallery that she shows her work at, and if you're new to LA, we've got to introduce them.
Okay, yeah, I just got to LA like what 2 years ago.
That's
Oh.
This is her series. This is Damon Bitch. She's got books. She's got a webtoons, but she also does quite a few different appearances in person. Where I would think that you guys at least introducing the two of you together would be a great idea, especially if you're new to LA.
Now be careful because she is a rooftop Korean. I'm just
Those
letting
are
you
the
know,
best kind of
bro.
Koreans. Those are the best
I'm
kind.
just letting you know she got no problem crawling up there with the rest of them.
I'll be there too. You know, I'll be
Even
there
did
too.
she even did stand-up comedy for the first time recently. It was just fucking pretty fun. She was pretty good. She's pretty funny.
She's actually an admin in the Comic Related Madness in our group on Facebook.
Yeah.
She's a Good friend. Love Christy. Good stuff.
I didn't mean to change the subject, you guys, but my head caught up to me, and I'm like, oh my God, he's got to meet Christy.
Now she would, James Hayes, she would probably eat me with kimchi. She's Korean, so.
She's actually going to be on during CromCon, I think Saturday at 6 o'clock on the opening panel of segment 2 on Saturday. So if you remember that, you check her out, man. I mean, we're going to be going all weekend this weekend, Quaff.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You got Holocron this weekend, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, big time good stuff, man.
Yeah, 6 o'clock. That's Eastern time, right?
Yeah, 6 Eastern, yeah. 3
Yeah,
o'clock
okay, yeah.
Eastern.
3 o'clock my okay.
Eat him
Yeah.
with ramen.
I'll try to remember that. Yeah, eat 'em with ramen. She's a rooftop Korean, I was like,
Hey,
don't want to miss.
Don't let any of what they're saying fool you. She is a sweetheart.
Oh, she's great. No, we love her, but she ain't nobody to mess with.
Until she's not. Until she's not. And let me tell you, if she's not, you probably 100% fucking deserve it.
Oh no.
I'll tell you how it is.
For real. Yeah.
Christy has no problem immortalizing you. If she does, make sure she does it in a good way.
She's not gonna do it unless there's an absolute reason. And she 100%, trust me. 100%. She's a sweetheart.
She will immortalize you. Make sure she does it in a good way.
Oh man!
I tell every guy I date that listen, fella. I'm either gonna write a stand-up joke about you or poetry. My suggestion. I'm still talking, Pops. I usually say to them, though, my suggestion is you keep me writing poetry. The last thing you want is me writing stand-up comedy about you.
Oh, is this some artwork she did?
Yes, she did Crumb.
Ah, I love that. I love her style.
And she did Pops.
Oh God.
Yeah, she's done one before, but she's doing another tarot card deck set. It's not her first set, but she's doing another one right now. She's taken time off. She's had some time off recently, but she's still around. She's still with us. So I wanted to give her a shout out while we were talking about the fact that he's new to LA, and first person I think of is Christy Shin.
Yeah, and she knows the whole circuit down there, man. She knows the bookstores to do the signings. She goes to the art gallery. She does all kinds of shit.
Hey,
every time I see one of the notices that she's going to have an appearance, I get bummed out that I can't go. I'm like, God damn it. Somebody needs to come take me to LA, and I'll go see Christy.
Yeah.
I don't like going to the grocery store though, so I really kind of joking.
Get on.
Yeah,
I don't like travel. I'm not a fan.
I got you.
Not a fan of travel, man.
Fuck no, man. I would rather have a root canal.
Oh boy.
Travel is fucking overrated.
Really?
I don't mind personal road trips, but I'm not a plane person. Not that I'm afraid of flying. I just don't like.
Yeah.
Right now.
I drove from. I drove to New York from here a couple months ago.
New York, though, I would go through some. I would go to New York. I actually just looked at plane tickets to New York. Like, okay, I'm not going to try to bring it up as a topic, so don't worry about it, Pops. But I would actually get a vaccine if it meant going to New York.
I was gonna say that's a plane trip for sure.
I know.
I just drove from the Midwest out there, and it was a long haul, let alone where you're at.
Round trip plane ticket from San Diego to New York, only like a week and a half away from now, was only $200. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. I know. Really? Yes, really.
Ain't nobody flying.
Yes. Nobody wants to fly, and I'm like, I can't afford it. I'm in timeout, financial timeout right now because I have books to fulfill, so I'm not spending money right now. Yeah, so anyway, but once that's over and said and done with, and I can hopefully, I'm going. That's next on my list. I've been there before. It's not the first time I'll be going to New York, but I will not only. I will. Oh, Frog G's in chat.
Hey, what's up, Frog G?
Is our frog.
I
I'll take the
can't read
frog.
that and not get excited. I love
Yeah.
it. Tickle,
Frog.
let me do a voiceover. Tickle the algorithm. Smash the like. Ding the bell and subscribe. And I could probably do that way better if I really had time to think.
Frog G. He has the wrench of power.
Yes, he does. The wrench of power.
works
So
on
I
all
think we
channels.
covered everything.
Yeah, we did.
We
Yeah,
did.
I think we went pretty in depth.
Excited.
yeah.
Frog.
If you guys, oh, I guess there's this.
What is this? Is this a different
It's-
video?
Hold on. What's up here?
It's a live action version.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ready to strike. Who can save us now? Shotgun samurai in their sights. Shotgun samurai strikes with might. A worthy opponent here to fight. Shotgun. Boom. Shotgun.
You should have led with this, man.
I know, I keep forgetting about it.
In their sights.
We can't get the full blowing the head off thing though, exactly. You know, like that.
Yeah, that's true. It's
kind of like so that's not a bad idea because we do have people pops. If you want to play the other one as well, I think it's a great idea to play it again because the regular trailer, they're both good. The live action is pretty cute, but the live action one needed a little ramen guy for sure.
That's true. That. Oh my god. I mean, I have this one has a ramen guy in it.
Okay.
You got to see this guy. This one.
Is this different than this is?
It's
Oh, you have
different.
more than okay.
It's a third trailer.
That's rad. Chains of Fate.
This started off as a movies actually.
Oh,
See, there's the ramen guy.
that's awesome.
A samurai, a race. Will his sorrow ever end? He will find a way. He yearns for redemption and waits for the day for his shotgun.
He's up a tree.
Free from his chain, and he fights to erase his past full of disgrace, and his debt he will one day repay.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Dude.
Now we need a team up of shotgun samurai and hobo with a shotgun, man.
I know.
You gotta lead
Everyone
with
keeps
those
bringing
next
that
time,
up.
man. Play those
Or
back to back next time, right when it starts. Boom,
That's
boom.
pretty awesome.
All right. Yeah.
love
Thank
it.
you.
I
Oh,
still
Pistol Pirate, I like
really
that.
dig the heads being shot off though in the first original trailer. Like when he literally blows their heads off. Like that's really good animation. I dig that. Like
This all right.
yeah, that's my favorite. Like, you know,
That's
I mean, no offense to the live action, but I want to see the head actually explode. Like this is important. It was so funny. Saw this meme just the other day about how like I look like this powder puff girl, but I'll be watching like a crime drama where bodies are being ripped up or someone's killing someone, and I'm like, I'll like this, you know. I am so sick. It's like, the things that entertain me are not anywhere as cute as me.
I know. I know exactly how you feel. Like a lot of this book, like you know, in the lighthearted moments, there's some kind of like cute. It gets kind of cute with the artwork.
Uh-huh.
But then when it really gets down and dirty, that's when it gets. I'll show you.
Like, well, the censored picture you have of the dead child.
I don't know. I'll show you something worse. You want to see something worse than that one?
Of course.
Of course.
This is probably the most graphic. Where is it? Come on, where is it? I forget where it. Hey man, where is it? Where is it?
It's with your pencils.
Oh God! Don't
scare
me.
He's going to be so mad at me later when he's trying to find those.
There you go.
Wow. Look at that face.
It gets pretty nasty.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a chicken in his eye?
No, it's
his eye is coming out of his head.
Yeah, this is a guy who's the side of his face got bashed
in
with a
perfect.
rock.
That's crazy fucking timing. 24 eyes just showed up in chat, and you're showing us a picture of eyeballs coming out.
Eyeballs popping out. Yeah.
That's crazy timing. You got some crazy timing. 24 eyes.
Yep, perfect.
Out,
there.
I'll show you. There you go. Shotgun Samurai and
that's just like
ARO.
money.
Shotgun Samurai. I know. That's what I'm thinking.
ARO crossover.
That's just like printing money.
Yeah, when I first saw ARO, I was like, "That's perfect." Oh, here's the here's the censored picture on the internet.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you don't need to censor that for my show, man.
Oh, I know.
He had to censor Indiegogo though.
Yeah, you never know.
That's a little kid. That's a little kid, right? It's not a little person.
It's a kid.
It's a kid. Their head is smashed in. It doesn't even faze me. That doesn't even faze me. I watch all like it makes no sense. I will watch these crazy criminal crime drama things like with the mine hunters and all that jazz, but I won't watch horror movies. I don't know what happened to me. I had kids and I stopped being able to watch scary movies.
Oh, interesting.
At least scary movies alone. So yeah.
What was it? When you're watching the replay, go check out Shotgun Samurai.
Yes.
Give the Quaff some more backers.
That's right.
I invited Bill out. I'm going to show a little bit of his art before we call it.
Cool.
But Dori, if you have to go, it's okay. But I'm gonna pop that up there. Y'all check out Shotgun Samurai. The link is not only in the description, but it is in the chat right over there. Frog dropped it for us, so make sure you go check it out. Back it, man. Just back it. It looks freaking awesome, man.
Hell yeah, it does.
You know?
All right, yeah, thank you.
Actually, got a job of the coach one-page comic, the infamous one-page comic.
It's an actual book.
Yeah, and the Quaff did the cover right there. So. James said something about putting that cover on a coffee cup, man, and just making it blow up.
Boom! Actually, yeah, that would be cool. Like this on a T-shirt would be a good design for a shirt.
I'd like a coffee cup like that. That'd be cool.
I'll have to talk to Java to see if I can license his creation.
His one-page comic book. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. People having fun with this, man. That's what you're supposed to do. So you don't leave Quaff, but we're going to show off some of Bill's stuff.
Whoa,
nice!
Oh, cool.
Bill
I just saw Phil just posted this one.
Yeah, this is the recent. Every Halloween, my buddy up in Toronto, Greg Kimmett, we've been doing stuff off and on together for 5+ years since I ran into him. He has a lot of one-off stuff. We both like the horror and Halloween and Monster Month, so we always get together like at least for a Halloween season and do some stuff, some collabs together, and also on like May the 4th we do a lot of Star Wars Day kind of stuff. But yeah, this is one of the new ones from the crypt for Monster Month, and let's see, that was another one wrapped up for that.
Yeah,
also
Phil,
with
where do
Greg.
you where do you have your art posted for people to find it to go buy it? What is this website?
This is Art Station.
Okay.
Art
Are you on
Station
Twitter
is
at all?
Yes.
a little bit. I've been a little more active over there, and now that I found out that you can like post from your computer on Instagram, I've actually
Yes.
kicked my Instagram into gear. Just like yesterday, I found out about it. It's like I don't know why they waited so long to make it where you could post from a computer over there. It made no sense to me.
You've been able to post it from the Facebook Business Suite for quite some time.
Really,
Oh,
over
yeah.
to Instagram?
Yes. When you if you really, for anyone out there, any creator out there, if you really want to be able to post to both like a Facebook page as well as Instagram at the exact same time with the exact same post, use Facebook's suite, the business suite, and you can do that.
It'd make it a lot easier than
Yeah, and that's usually what, like, depending on what it is, that's what I do. If I'm going to post something that I want on my Instagram, Phil, I don't even go to Instagram I go to my Facebook Business Suite.
Yeah, I wish I would have known that sooner, but I'll get it all figured out.
Hey, you know, that's one of the reasons I wanted to ask where your art was, so that the majority of it is at ArtStation right now. Are you going to be putting all this on your Instagram? I know you just got your Instagram going.
Yeah, I'll be posting a lot of this on Instagram too. But yeah, ArtStation is basically where I have more of my curated portfolio. On Facebook, I just post all the time, even in progress kind of work. So there's a lot of stuff on just my regular Facebook profile, man. I mean, that's all I pretty much use my Facebook profile for.
I don't use Facebook for my marketplace stuff at all. I got no interest in putting it on there.
Well, no, not for market. I mean, just as far as getting out there to, for basically for marketing for freelance gigs and stuff,
And wasn't this piece the one you have now on the screen? Isn't this one you just did?
Yeah, just cause. I
popped
out some.
He's just sitting around and he comes up with this. Look at this masterpiece. I love it.
Well, thanks. Yeah, that one just started out. It was some ink brushes that I got reinstalled and was just testing them out again, and then it ended up starting to look like stuff. What was it? Warren Brown. He's like, it kind of looks like what was it? He said something like, it reminds me of a Sandman cover or something when it was just black inks. I was like, well, that kind of brings something to mind. So I just started picking apart and found what was in it. And basically that's what it ended up being. It didn't start out as anything other than just a brush test messing around. And
I don't know if it's the girl in me, but I immediately think that this is a tower of a castle, and there's a princess that's being captured, held captive or something, and this is up some big mountain hill that we need a prince to go save her. That's exactly my interpretation.
Oh, cool! Yeah, whatever you see, and it's cool by me. It was like a total surreal. It was a total surrealism piece, So
it almost looks like a guy is on a balcony holding it.
No, he's pointing here. Let me see if I can.
Or is he pointing to something? What is he doing up there?
There you go.
I see.
Nice. See, initially that was just some of the blobby stuff, and then it's like, hey, it almost looks like a guy. So I ended up adding a little silhouette and made, inked in a little more and made like the hand pointing out to like, what the hell's going on kind of thing there,
I can relate to that. I've had so many things literally materialize on canvas or on paper in front of me that I had no idea was even going to happen.
Like this little guy here, initially it wasn't just a, blob of black, and somebody was like, hey, it looks like a little dude peeking around the corner. So I was like, okay, it's a little, so I put some eyes and some teeth in. It's like, hey, it's a little guy peeking around the corner.
If he had chrome ears, Phil, he would be like a troll under a bridge.
And here, of course,
yes, I want to mention that real quick. Rob said not to take away from anybody, but Goblin Girl launched today.
It launched today. Yes, it did.
There you go.
So, his art is out there to be seen. His book can be purchased, and he has had a great launching. So, go check that out, you guys.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Look at baby Contessi.
The stickers you did for Contessi.
Yeah, I've got one of them up on ArtStation. I did a set of 5 for them, but they're all various poses and stuff. But this is like basics. This is the first one that I actually worked on out of the 5. We got that wrapped up. So that got the whole 5 sticker batch out of that. And hopefully be working with Rich on some stuff soon. This was a
thank you guys.
trading card that I did for a Niobe campaign of a new character, Sybil. We got.
I want to thank you guys for telling me that little tidbit about Instagram, because I did not know that little tidbit about.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know until yesterday what was
You
up
really
with it.
can't broadcast live to Instagram unless you actually.
I just did my first post on Instagram. Look.
But yeah,
There you go.
You
Hey,
can
there you
post
go.
to Instagram from your Facebook suite, and what's nice about I like the fact that it'll post to both places, and I don't have to take
See,
time to
one
go.
post.
Yeah.
That's
One
my
post.
first post. One post.
But you can do videos on Instagram, right?
Oh yeah. Well, you can go live on Instagram, but you have to use the app with your phone. There are workarounds to do it online through a Chrome or through a internet web extension type thing. I've just never bothered to learn.
Oh, okay.
I tell my I don't know. Sign up. Oh, my new. Oh yeah. Frog G, you're so sweet. Oh, and for those of you watching, and again, not to take away from Phil showing us the art or Quaff's book, Shotgun Samurai, but Radiant Sight extended another 30 days, and they will not be ending as expected. Whenever, I can't remember how many days it had left, but they actually extended to go into another 60 days. So it is a little different than the books we've all been talking about. It's a romance comic, but it really needs some love. And last time I looked, it was under 20% funded, but it's by Mike Jimmy Lorsha DeBrune. He does Life on Korra.
Oh yeah, Mike.
And it is based on I want to say the characters are in Korea, but it's a romance comic book.
It's a Korean drama.
It's a Korean drama romance comic, and
there's the frog. That's the frog. That's the one and only Throg, man. I remember we saw some frog stuff earlier.
I have a
That was with one I did with Warren Brown.
I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself. Frog G's in chat. He knows what I was gonna say, but I'm not gonna.
Frog.
That's not Throg though.
That's
this
Frog.
Is Rich
That's a
Parada's
facsimile of Throg.
No, that's Frog. Frog.
That's Rich Parada's Frog
right
G.
there.
I suggest this Frog Thor.
There you go.
All right.
See Frog G right there? See his avatar?
Yeah, okay.
Wrenches in his backpack. He mods, I don't know, 30 channels, bro. He's
man.
on everybody's channel, dropping links, helping everybody out, all the freaking time.
Oh yeah, cool.
That's why we gave him the Radiant Power.
This was another one that I worked on with Rich Parada. This was a cover for the Greed series, last issue of Greed, and there's running on the second one here anytime now.
That green character looks just like Crom.
I was thinking that. I thought it was Crom.
It's a troll. Crom's a troll, right?
Ah.
I want to say, it's all kind of the same idea. Trolls.
And a cover.
It's so funny. The first time Pops ever mentioned Crom to me, I'm like, "What exactly is a Crom? What the fuck is a Crom?" And he had to say troll for me to understand him. I'm like, "Oh, because I'm new."
He has now been classified though, since he's actually been printed as NFTs. He's now been actually classified in metadata as an internet troll.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
It's an actual classification now, internet troll. It's not just the guy that you get in a fight with on the internet. Crom is an actual internet troll.
Okay. Well, my Crom is a ballerina.
I got to do that. I got to show this now since I said. Wait a minute. This one right here.
How come you don't?
This one right here. That is an actual NFT that is available. The art's by Chris Tamulovich, and we have those for sale. And
Hello.
Hi, Quaff.
Hey.
Did we
Uh-oh.
lose Pops?
Did we lose Pops? Kicked himself out, switching the gears and pushing the
Quaff.
buttons.
Caught you by surprise, didn't
Did
I?
we lose?
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Pops. And then
Wait a
Quaff,
minute.
he's like, I'm on solo layout. What am I supposed to do now?
You calling me a troll? Is that what you're saying?
Bob is an internet troll. Yeah, he's the mascot for the comic related madness. And when we went to name him, I wanted the group to name him, and we did a poll. And capital CR little O capital M, comic related madness with that little O there, and everybody instantly associated it to Conan's Crom. And we had to no, it's this little green troll. Unless you want to give him to Conan, we'll take that. We will.
Or you turned him into a ballerina like I did.
Yeah, I mean, Crom's been everything. He's been.
I made him. I like my Crom because Pops explained what drawing Croms was like. Like, oh, just draw Croms, but put your own.
Crom has been everywhere. Crom is everything.
I did Crom my style. So of course I, the fine art painter, poet, romance girl, did a ballerina Crom.
Where's the Lee Reese Crom at that I messed with?
There he is. There's my
Lee
ballerina. That's my Crom.
That's Lee. That's Lee. Now this one is also an NFT that's available, and the comic related unboxing one where he's chewing the envelope up, that one's also available.
That's pretty cool.
So, and also Lincoln Branch did this one, which is the unique one that there's only 22 left of, that are commemorating this year's HoloCromCon. They'll never be done again, never be seen again.
What do you mean 22 left of?
All have unique backgrounds. That's Pumpkinhead Crom in the metadata. We have.
Oh, this is NFT names. Stuff still.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them have names.
I'm still exploring the NFT realm, man. Working strictly digital as a colorist, man. And doing digital work, I definitely got to look into NFTs.
Dude,
it's a good
one.
Especially with that one that you did. That's all that original, the one where you were just doing because you know me, Phil. I don't do digital all that much, but I've been dabbling, and I have got a few top secret pieces that nobody has seen that are ready to go when money and timing permits for me to have an NFT with them. I will do so. But
now I have a couple links. Couple links to the different ones that we have, available. We're actually doing
this is from Niobe's comic, right, Phil? Oh, I'm sorry.
This is a Randy Green that I did color work over the top of.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
I thought his name is Paul Green for some reason.
Or Randy Paul. No, I think that one's Randy. There's two of them. There's like brothers, and they both have done it. Oh, there's a sneak peek. Some of the White Devil. There's one of the interior pages.
I am going to interrupt for just a second to say goodbye because I've got to go have a human break, and I will be back. I'll be in chat, but I'm going to leave the stream so I can go to the restroom and stuff. But it was very nice to hang out with you. I wish you the best of everything on your campaign, and keep showing this art because I'm going to take the phone with me. I'm not going anywhere really. I'm just going to have to leave the stream.
This weekend.
I'm not taking y'all to the bathroom with me. Sorry. I know that could make some money, but not today. Bye, gentlemen.
All right, good to see you, Dori.
Yeah. Actually, I gotta head out too. My dinner's
it's been a couple hours.
for me.
I'm good.
Yeah.
We're just past the 2-hour mark. This is good. Bill, thanks for showing up. Thanks for coming out.
No problem. Good to meet you, Quaff, for sure.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Now we have the big show this weekend, Phil. If you want to pop in whenever, just let me know. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I was talking to Doc. Maybe pop up in his segment or something since I've been working on that cover. We'll see how it goes and see if he wants to do that or not.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'll cool. I'll definitely stop through, man.
And Quaff, watch the show. It's going to be a good show, man, all freaking weekend long. I promise you.
All right. Yeah, I'll definitely pop in for sure.
All right. Y'all have a good evening. I am going to play the rest of my commercial lineup. Holy crap, I got a lot of commercials.
You got all the
everybody
commercials
chat.
going now.
Yeah, man. And most of them are just like, I'll play your ad if you play my ad. You know?
Oh
Not
yeah,
like-
an exchange like that. That's
yeah,
cool.
it's not like I'm making money, but I mean, I'm hoping to get more people on other shows knowing to come look at our show. You know?
That's a good idea.
So that's,
Yeah.
Indy Volt, Brian K. Morris, Michaela, all those people pretty much, I'll take care of them. They take care of me.
Heck yeah.
And, we already played Mike Jimmy's earlier. Mike Jimmy's a great supporter of the madness. I'll play any video for any book he ever does. Quaff, just so you know, we are open to that kind of stuff. We do play people's videos, little trailers, little 30-second ones, during their campaign if they want us to. It's like, part of the promotional service that we provide at the Madness Comic Network.
Thank you. Yeah. Really, I mean, yeah. That's invaluable. It's like I'm always looking for places to get my trailers out. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
man,
That's
if
cool
if you
stuff,
got a
dude, for
short
sure.
one, just send it to me, man. I'll work it into the rotation.
all right, definitely be in touch.
All right,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
James, later.
See you
Frog,
later, James Hayes. Good talking.
As
Yeah.
always,
See-
Thanks for the back.
appreciate you, my friend. Froggies. Oh, man.
See you later,
Yes.
Frog.
We're checking out, Dory. Thanks for coming out. We I think we got somebody else like real soon. I'll be in touch with you. Okay? Talk to you later, sweetheart. All right. Commercial time. Y'all go check out the Quaff. Check out Shotgun Samurai. I'm sorry. Check out Shotgun Samurai. And check out like everything Phil's into, because Phil's just into everything. It's too long of a list to mess with anymore. I liked that about Phil. When I first met Phil, he had like a project and then a project, and now he's got like 10 projects, and it's like all at once. He doesn't know what to do next. Buried in work. That's
I
what
do. I do have some free time though. If anybody needs color work, there's open spots, man.
So I do
Covers.
have free time.
Covers, sequentials, one-off pieces, pinups, whatever you need done, man. Just hit me up on the Facebook under Phil Leon. Easy to find, easy to get a hold of me there.
All right. Y'all have a great night.
See you later.
Peace.
All right. Commercial time. Who's ready for this? What do we got? How much
Dun,
of
dun, dun,
Michaela's
dun.
Secrets, trust, worth. The bond between souls intertwined within otherworldly intrigue. Michaela Jade brings forth the Elite Warrior series, a collection of dark fantasy romance novels set in a twisted world where power lusts in the hearts of men and devotion seduces the souls of women. Warrior's Secret, Warrior's Trust, and Warrior's Worth. Available now at authormichaelajade.com.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a tale of irreverent holiday horror, told with much inappropriate humor. Dr. Victor Frankenstein creates the spirit of giving himself. Ho, ho, ho. Santastein, or the post-holiday Prometheus. Available at Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance is funding now on Indiegogo. Don't miss this action-packed space fantasy adventure sure to rekindle your love for the genre. Get it now on Indiegogo or just go to sunsworn.com.
Hey, it's Belle from Liberty Entertainment Distribution. We've got quality indie comics in hand ready to ship to you now. Yes, really. And it gets better. At Liberty, publishers set their own wholesale pricing, and we don't take any fees, so don't wait. Call or visit me today at ledg.us or call 1-800-525-2091.
Hey, yo, Pops here. Are you looking to be on Monday Madness? Is Monday no good? Do you need a special edition? Are you looking to be on the first timer spotlight on for you new guys? Launch parties, countdowns, CromCon Monthly. We got it all right here at the Madness Comic Network, providing online promotional services for the indie comic community and proud sponsor of
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit